What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay, man. AKA your favorite lease op, AKA FaceTime Daddy, man. Checking in. Right now, looking for somewhere to park. Coming out of Northern Virginia. On the way to the Crizia. We'll be there tomorrow. We still got 2 more drops, 2 more stops on this load. I'll talk about this load probably in the next video. But yeah, man, I wanted to make this quick video, and I want to tell people to be careful, man. And I'm not talking to nobody specifically, but I do think that people need to be careful. I think that people may have a misunderstanding of some things, and I think it is my job to educate through experience as best I can. So, you know, since I have been here at YALL Trucking, I have had probably one of the best, if not the best experience I've ever had with any trucking company, period. And, you know, me being me, I've always been very open and honest, and unlike other YouTubers, you know, I give you up-to-date videos of what's going on in my day-to-day. You know, I give you a little bit of my personal life. I give you some of my health shit, which I'm gonna start getting back to my health shit next week. And I definitely give you all the trucking. You know, I give it as it happens. You know, I don't wait around and let shit sit. I just think, you know, I like to give it to the people as it happens. I feel like that keep it authentic, and I feel like that's just the best way to do it. That's my opinion, though. Anyways, with that being said, a lot of people have been watching my videos and been looking at how I've been doing here at YALL Trucking, first as a company driver and then now as a lease op. And I think that people have some things misconstrued that I want to clear up, because the last thing that I want to do is I don't want to mislead anybody. I don't want to set anybody up for failure. I don't want anybody to come expecting one thing and then getting another. You understand? I want everybody to be successful in their own way. You know, you don't have to do it my way to be successful. You can be successful in any way that you choose. But if you do decide to come and come to this company and do this lease, I need you to understand that. I need you to understand that leasing is no joke, man. Leasing is no joke. When you decide that you're gonna come to a company and you're going to be a lease operator, you need to understand what it is that you're signing up for. You're not just signing up to make a bunch of money. You're not. And if your main reason for leasing is just to make more money, and that's it, you have nothing else to support that, you just looking at the money, you really need to reevaluate what you're about to sign yourself up for, because there's so much more that goes into this side of trucking than just the dollar amount. It really is. And I'm no expert. I'm just telling you as I'm learning and as I just put together my business plan and as I continue to grow as a businessman. You know, I just don't want, it's a lot of people that's coming to YALL Trucking. A lot of them are interested in leasing, but I see a lot of people coming to this company and they're saying like, hey man, I'm thinking about leasing. But hey, quick question, how do you set up an LLC? Hey man, I see that, you know, they got a good lease over there, but what about, and it's just certain questions that people are asking where it's kind of scaring me, because I really don't want nobody to come out here and put themselves in a bad situation because they want to make a couple $3,000, $4,000 checks. Understand that this is a business, man, and this lease, though it is a good lease, I think it's the best lease out here. Damn sure better than any mega carrier lease that I've seen. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it's close, especially when you talk about cents per mile. I mean, it's night and day compared to that. But like, I don't want nobody to come out here and get tripped. And this isn't me. This video isn't to be a negative Nancy. This video isn't to discourage anybody. But this, I owe it. I am obligated to my audience to be as real as I can. You can come out here and get fucked up trying to lease a truck if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what your plans are, if you don't know what your goals are, if you just thinking you just coming out here and you gonna wing it, you're gonna end up in big trouble. Honestly. You know, these trucks with VL Trucking, they don't come with warranties. You need to understand what that means. You need to understand that means that if you start experiencing DEF issues or engine problems or whatever, it's coming out of your pocket. So you have to ask yourself, all right, am I gonna stack up a bunch of bread? Am I gonna get an aftermarket warranty? What am I gonna do about that? You have to ask yourself, are you really gonna pay this truck off? Are you really ready to spend $105,000? What are you gonna do with the truck once you pay it off? Or how long do you plan on leasing it for? What are you gonna do when you're done leasing? Go into another lease? Like, you really need to just really seriously think before you just sign up. Here's the thing, you can make great money at VL Trucking as a company driver. You can make great money at VL Trucking as a company driver. The thing that scares people about being company drivers on the 1099 side is a bunch of people that just put the fear of, oh, what are you gonna write off? Let me explain something to you. I get a lot of questions about that, and I'm working with a family member of mine to put them in a position to where they're gonna start helping people with those type of things. More to that'll come, more information of that will come eventually, but it's not as hard to maneuver on a 1099 as a company driver as people think it is. It's just not. People who say that it is are miseducated, and they just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just going off of something that they heard somebody else say. If you've been on a W-2 job your entire life, don't talk to me about being a contractor. You're a worker. Stay in your place. Respectfully. We trying to do something a little different over here. But again, I really just want people to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, I have a plan on what I like. It's funny how this whole thing worked out for me, because originally when I came to VL Trucking, it was supposed to just make some quick money. I came to VL Trucking with the intention to flip-flop. I'll be honest. I came here with the intention to flip-flop. I was only supposed to be here for a couple of months, and I had another opportunity that I was gonna go do. And by the grace of God, some light was shed on me. And I started to see that opportunity for what it really was, and seeing what I could do here at VL Trucking. And I made what I probably will look back on as probably one of the best decisions of my life by deciding to stay here at VL Trucking, and furthermore, starting a lease program here. You know what I mean? But that's my situation. You have to look at your situation. You have to evaluate your situation as, what is it that you want to do? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 10-year goal? Again, I want everybody to get money. I want everybody to succeed, but I want everybody to make smart, productive decisions. I understand that it's a wave and it's a momentum of everybody coming to VL right now, and that's cool. You know, I appreciate people respecting my words enough to know that, you know, this is a good company. I'm not just saying it just to say it, but at the same time, I want people to make good decisions. This ain't just oh, just do it because everybody else doing it. No. Understand what you're getting yourself into. Understand that if you come over here and lease a truck, Things can go really bad. It's just not always going to be good. I've already had 2 breakdowns. Luckily for me, those 2 breakdowns were very inexpensive. One was $200, the other was $700. So that's $900 that I've spent in maintenance already. Not to mention the APU that I still haven't gotten fixed. I haven't gotten it fixed because I really haven't needed it because it's not cold, it's not hot at night anymore. My heat and fan work fine on my APU. It's just the AC that doesn't work. But right now, it's not a priority. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, man. Every day I wake up, I look at this truck and I pray to God, don't nothing crazy happen. I'm gonna be honest, but at the same time, to me, and because how I'm built, that risk, I think that I like that. I like what it does to me neurologically. You know what I mean? That fact that you never know what's gonna happen, and just you know, it's like a gamble, but I love it, man. That's me though. Everybody ain't built for this. I feel like this has brought out the best in me. This might bring out the worst in you though. This really might not be what you might not be about this life. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. So, I just say all that. Again, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I just want people to understand, before you come here and sign paperwork, understand what you're doing. Make sure you're asking the right questions. Make sure your family knows, whoever is your circle, talk to them about it. Talk to, what I mean? Just have a real understanding before you this ain't no mega carrier lease where they gonna hold your fucking hand. They not. It's business. And the minute you start being jeopardized into their business, guess what? You asked out. So I say all that to just say, man, hey man, listen, if you wanna come here and lease this truck and you got a plan and you understand how this side of trucking works, this is probably the best lease purchase program in the game. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, and I'll probably do a video about it, in another week or 2 or whatever, because I got some other things I'm trying to do. And once I do that, then I can come back up here and tell you why I think this is the best lease purchase in the game. But a lot of the old school guys are gonna discourage you. A lot of the cash truck owners are gonna discourage it. But for those who understand how lease and lease purchase works, I guarantee you, it's gonna be hard to find 3 lease purchase programs better than this program. And I've been looking. Trust you me, I've been looking. But just understand what you're getting yourself into, and be prepared, man. Please. Don't lease a truck if you gotta ask about how to sell up an LLC. Don't lease a truck if you gotta ask questions like what question did I get asked? Can you put your, people ask you stuff that don't matter. Can you put your name on the side of the truck? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, you know what I mean? If you've never pulled reefer, or if you've never pulled hazmat, you don't need to come lease a truck right away. Learn these lanes. Learn how if you've never pulled hazmat before, be a company driver first. Be a company driver first. It's okay. You don't have to rush. This money ain't going nowhere. If you've never worked with Eastern Europeans before, be a company driver first. Because it's gonna be a different experience than the friendly, dispatcher you have at your mega carrier. It's different. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot. It's different. It's different. Please understand what you're getting yourself into before you get into it. But if you understand it, there is a lot of shit ton of money to be made. There's great opportunity here. There's great opportunity to get yourself some leverage to do some other things. And yeah, that's all I got, man. This video was a lot longer than what I wanted it to be, but I really just want to put that message out there, man. I really want my people to succeed, but I want my people to understand that it's more than just driving a truck. You know what I mean? It's more than just, being a steering wheel holder when you sign up for this much responsibility. I didn't know that the first time I did it, which is why my first lease failed. And luckily, I've had an opportunity to sit back and watch other people firsthand and from a distance. And I feel like, you know, I'm in a good position to maintain this situation and grow it eventually. But if you're brand new to this, if you've never experienced leasing, if you don't know too much about it, you just know lease drivers make a lot of money, please don't put your name on no paperwork till you get some more information. Please, 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 please. Because if you come here and you fuck up your lease and you blame me, I'm gonna call you out. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Don't blame me because you got into something you won't really fully aware of and didn't know. When I fuck up, I gotta eat my own L. So if you come here and you fuck up, you gonna have to eat it too. That's a fact. But as always, man, stay positive, stay productive, God Family Trucking. You already know what it is. I'm gonna be staying in my lane, doing my own thing. As always, I'm gone, man.